tried different programs to actually call each other. And he had an Android phone, and I had he has, an Apple phone it's called. Oh yeah. So he has an Apple phone, and I have an Android phone. So we tried different programs. We tried Telegram, which actually worked in regards of calling. Now there was another problem in regards of Telegram. I was trying to send him a video, and that didn't work on his mobile. So the Librem chat, I installed that on his mobile, and getting all the things gathered together, and it wouldn't call. It's getting a little hot here. So it wouldn't really call when I tried to call. So that didn't work either. I think, did we actually try Jitsi? Let's see if I can't actually remember. That's really bad. I might actually have forgotten that. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, so we tried Signal. So we have Signal. We have Librem chat. We have Telegram and all that. Now again, Telegram did work with him, so that was that's pretty fail. The Librem chat, that was something I couldn't send the file either, because you're only allowed to send like 5 megabytes or something like that, and the file was too big, so that was not possible. It was just a short, 10-second video or something like that, but they become pretty large anyway when you have. So we tried Signal, and Signal actually sent the. See here. The problem is, let's see if I go into this. When I call him, is that when I take when this call ends, you will actually have a notice that, hey, let's see here, up here, maybe I can get here we have his house, the toilet and all that. That was see here, if we can. You called. Where's his calls? Apparently his calls on missed called. Yeah, so it pretty much just say missed called. Missed called. You got this missed called. So apparently it is doing something, but it just doesn't work. That's pretty bad. And by the way, that's the image I sent. That's me. Whatever. And the toilet, there was some problems with the toilet. So he needed to have a video. So anyway, whatever the case. So that didn't really work one-on-one, and that didn't work. But I think I tried the Jitsi, but I'm not entirely sure what happened. Did go into. I'm not sure. I'll guess I have to try another time if you still have the program installed. I don't know if he actually tried that, because that was a possibility to try out. But anyway, Signal should work, right? Why is Signal not working? Now, in regards of, as I understand it, Signal is totally, locked in regards of, the idea is it's to so no one is able to see your messages without actually just seeing the screen. But of course, I've heard of some of these programs that just take print screen of your screen itself. So anyway, I should be going, because it's this is the preparation day. It's closing for the Sabbath. The sun is, well, it's not really easy to see the sun at the moment, but around a half an hour, the sun should be setting, and then the last day of the week begins. That is blessed and sanctified and set apart from the rest of the days. At the beginning of creation. I just wonder in regards to why wouldn't Signal work. That's pretty bad. And actually surprising that Librem chat wouldn't work either. I do understand that one is sitting on an Apple and the other is sitting on an Android phone, but that should be a small issue. That shouldn't be a problem at all. The programs should work with each other, right? That's the point. What's the point if it's not working? From one mobile to another. It's pretty bad. So if Signal was just to fix the issue, that would be pretty nice. Yeah, but also because Signal is open source, as I understand it. So it's both open source and it's, some people want the messages and all that to be, what's it called? The idea, I'm just looking to an alternative of WhatsApp in some sense, because WhatsApp was actually pretty good, it was very easy to use. You could send images and, call people up very easy and all that. It pretty much does work, but I'm not fond of using it when, these gigantic, Facebook and all that. The guy sold it to Facebook, So Signal seems to be a pretty good alternative for the future if it just worked, in regards of actually having it, encrypted and all that, I'm not so concerned about that. That's not my main. I guess it's a nice feature and all that, but it's not my main. I just want something to work actually. And Signal might, it might actually be a good replacement over time if they get the things fixed. I'm not in regards of importing system SMS and all that. I'm not and as long as Signal is not working, it's not really there's no idea of actually doing that. I'm not sure how much it actually in regards to the SMS would be, because people I guess would have to have Signal as well to be encrypted if one wants them encrypted and all that. But anyway, I don't really have anything to hide as such, I'm pretty open up. I'm actually becoming pretty open to my issues, I think. So that I have anyway in regards of health issues. So so that's in regards of hiding anything, I don't know. But of course, it's stupid if the government is, even the terror law or the terror tax, if you want the internet or if you want internet, they put this terror tax on it. Yeah, let's pay for our own surveillance, it's just stupid, and this is after 9/11 because they used this 9/11 bullshit to a lot of things. Let's kill some of our own, countrymen, and then we can make all these crusades. So the Antichrist, the Pope, anyway, because that's the whole idea of the last 500 years of history. It is in regards of the Pope. The Pope wants full control over the whole world. He's the Roman emperor who sits himself over the whole world. It's not the Jews. The Jews are just, being used like everybody else in the world, So, but of course they needed a scapegoat because all the Protestants knew where to point to. And the papacy was nearly, it got a really harsh blow. And, but it's, what shall we say? The wound is healing, sadly. But, of course, I guess we should expect it because it's in the Bible, right? The last beast is Roman, okay? And thereby, yeah. And that's true. Just look it up. Just find out where the Roman emperor is. The high priest of paganism. Yeah, that's the so-called Pope, he calls him by the blasphemous title of Holy Father. Yeah. What did Jesus says? Don't call anyone on earth Father besides him who is in heaven. You have one Father. He's not sitting in Rome, okay? He's in